Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I am your host, Victor Nubb, and I'm joined once again by my brother-in-law, Doug. Say hi, Doug.
Hi, Doug.
And today we are looking at Mega Man 2. I forgot to look up the information for this, but that's fine. It came out before Mega Man 3, which we've already seen an episode of, and after Mega Man 1. That's what you need to know. And they're giving a little bit of story here to intro the game. Doug owns Mega Man 2, or a copy of Mega Man 2. Unfortunately, we tried to use the original cart for that, and it did not work. So we're looking at the Mega Man Legacy Collection version of the game. And Doug is so confident, he said he's going to beat the game without any cheats whatsoever and get all the way to the end without dying. Isn't that correct, Doug?
Sure.
Okay, good. All right, so go ahead and get started. What are you laughing about back there, Peanut Gallery? So, this is not the game that I bought when I bought my Nintendo. I bought Mega Man 3. However, this is the first Mega Man game that I played. I bought and the Nintendo, obviously, after the third game came out. This one, I am certain that we rented, if not before we bought the Nintendo, after we bought the Nintendo. And I distinctly remember the first level I always went to was Bubble Man, but I know that a lot of people who are familiar with the game always went with Metal Man, probably. And that's what Doug's going to be doing here. Doug is going to be on the sticks today. I'm just going to be watching and offering some color commentary. Iconic music all the way through the game, every single track, even these little interludes where you go into the new levels. Obviously, Metal Man was the go-to for most people for the first level that they took on, simply because Metal Man's weapon was, you are a ballsy man. You're not going for the E-Tank? You didn't want it?
Feel better.
Hey, if you don't think you're going to need it, that's awesome. But Metal Man was the go-to because, of course, his weapon had the most functionality. You could aim it in, I believe, all 8 directions if you wanted to shoot it. And the weapon was useful against, I'd say, a full half of the bosses in this game. Not to mention Metal Man himself. When you get to the area at the end of the game where you were taking on the clones, if you use Metal Blade against Metal Man, it kills him in exactly 1 hit. I remember hating these things so much. They're good for items, power-ups, for you get the extra life for the E-Tanks and whatnot, but there's really no way of telling they're going to hit you until they pop out of the ground and then just drill into you. It's funny, the first time I played the first Mega Man game would have been with the collection that came out on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox original. And that game was insanely difficult. This one is where they really started trying to dial in difficulty and make the games accessible and beatable in some sense. This one was still very difficult, especially in the Quick Man stage where you got all those laser beams that shoot out of the walls. Metal Man's not too bad. So are you the kind of nerd that actually learned the names of all the enemies in these games, Doug? Not the bosses, but like the little enemies.
Some of them.
Like they have some very strange names. Like the iconic enemy of the game is the little helmet guy that is called a Metal, I believe is what I had for the notes for the Mega Man 3 episode. There's some other weird ones like Wandering Susan is just like this monster that climbs up and down the walls in the first game. I have no idea where they came up with some of these names. It's like they were just pulling them out of a hat. Do you know the trick for getting to that platform? There is a trick. And I don't just mean using the number 2 power-up or number 1, whatever it is. Supposedly, if you press up when you're falling against a ledge, you'll actually you'll fall onto it. I would say if you're not comfortable losing a life taking that E-Tank, just go ahead and jump past. Yeah.
That's right.
It's something I never did correctly when I was playing Mega Man, but yeah, if you're falling against a ledge that normally you may miss clinging to, if you press up as you're falling and towards the ledge, you'll actually fall onto it. All right, first boss, you think you got this?
I hope so.
Now, doesn't his blade repel the shots? No, it doesn't. All right, so you're in luck. Oh, you were doing good. I want to know why, even though he's Metal Man, he has one of the Doctor's ophthalmoscopes on his forehead. You know, the metal disc on the... I think that's what they used to call it. Well, what is that supposed to be? It doesn't look like a saw blade. M. Get equipped with Metal Blade. Da-dum.
The record company?
Yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, so who is your next enemy to go to? Metal Blade is probably what? Best against Woodman? And I think Bubble Man? Doesn't it work on Bubble Man as well?
It works almost everybody, doesn't it?
Well,
to a point.
There's about half of the bosses can take damage in some sense against Metal Man, but I think the natural progression is Metal Man to Woodman. I might be wrong. It might be Heat Man to Woodman, but there's 2 loops as far as I know. Is it? Yeah, it's 2 loops. There's a 5 enemy group and a 3. Or am I thinking of Mega Man 3?
I think you're thinking of 3.
You try to figure out how to get to the Metal Blades?
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. See, you do something I never did. I never used my power-ups unless I absolutely had to against bosses. Or against regular enemies. Because I was like, if I do this now, I'm going to run out of charge before I get to the boss. And that was ridiculous, because you pick up plenty of charger items while you're playing through it. I feel like those bats and the metals are the enemies that reappear the most in all of the Mega Man games. So I think you see those guys again in like 4 or 5. The metals, I feel like they appear in every single game. Bad kitty, no. Alright, do you remember enough of the game to say you have a preferred song in any of the levels for this game, Doug?
I always thought the Crash Man one was pretty cool.
That's a very good one. My favorite was always Bubble Man. I like the beat, I like the intro. It's a very good song. All the songs on this soundtrack are pretty stellar.
And then, of course, the first level of Dr. Wily's castle.
That one is probably the best of any of the end game boss levels of the entire franchise. This game, in very many ways, was the trendsetter for the entire franchise. The little intro tune that plays at the beginning of each boss level, I feel like, is the one they've used forever in all the games, except for a few rare occasions where they tried to mix things up, and then they realized, no, we already had it perfect with 2. Oh, lucky health. Lucky charge for your weapon, too. You're not going to need that many. I feel like even if this isn't the exact right weapon for Woodman, it's probably only going to take 10 shots at most. Yeah. And you have probably enough charge for 100.
These damn things.
Uh-oh, they don't work. They're bouncing off.
Of course, jumping into them doesn't help either.
And this was the game before they added a sliding mechanic to the character. So you can't slide underneath attacks. Alright, good luck. I remember this being a very tough enemy just to hit, because his little shield will repel all the attacks. Oh yeah, look at that. You're tearing them up. Oh, what? You had like a third of your health left, and that killed you. Oh, don't forget, you do have that one E-tank if you get desperate.
I think I used to use the big joystick.
Well, the D-pad works as well. You don't have to use the joystick to move your character in this one. It's a squishy D-pad on the Xbox controller. We are looking at this on Xbox One.
The NES Advantage You know, you hold the
Oh,
button,
you had
the
like
turbo.
the with the joystick?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if this is one of the levels where you get your bonus weapon that either gives you a rocket launcher or like the little floaty platforms. Those are coming up. Now, do you remember which one you go to after this? I know which one it is. That's it. It's Airman. I don't remember all the boss combinations for who's best for which one, but I know this one for certain.
These things.
Of course, Mega Man, like most of the games from Capcom back in the day, in fact, I would have to say 100%, and I don't think they opened an American or Canadian studio for a long time. This game was made in Japan, so I would have to assume that the enemies, the big tank things here with spikes on their heads, they have to be some reference to Buddhism, because they got like the little third eye bindi style thing on their foreheads there. Oh, come on, you could have made that.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you got to jump on it. I thought you were waiting for it to circle back. You got to hit it right there. Yeah, I can't speak with any great amount of experience when it comes to Super Mario Kart, but this game I know very well. Oh, you died. Sorry, Doug.
My timing was a bit off.
Now, I'll have to say this. I still puzzle over this to this day. Is the little white circle under his eye supposed to be his nose or his mouth?
I always thought it was his mouth.
Because it kind of looks like a nose.
That was pretty sad.
You didn't make it. I just continue. You know you got to beat this boss eventually. Now you understand why I used cheat codes when I did my way through Mega Man 3. So I was like, I don't want to have to keep restarting levels over and over. Oh! I think that's one of the situations where you got to like tease the enemy out. Like, get the jump so that the spikes start coming up the first time and then you jump. I think this is the level where the clouds have platforms behind them in certain areas. And I don't think they do any tricks where, like, the platform will disappear behind the cloud, but then it'll fall short of the edge of where you can see the platform. Yeah, almost got it. I think here's where you transition to the next screen. Full charge. Thought there was a transition here somewhere. There it is. Ooh, look at that. Wow, those things are kicking a ton of power-ups out.
I do not like this part.
You may have to just tank damage here to get the timing for that jump. Sorry, I should have said on this one and then jump to the other one.
Well, at least I got to a checkpoint.
Unfortunately, I think since you continued, you lost the E-tank you had in the first area.
Probably.
You got it. You found a big boy. I say it all the time when I play online with my friends. If we're fighting an enemy that's really large, I yell out, "Big boy!" I think you're almost at the end here.
Yeah.
Oh, you got him. You despawned him. Now, were you like me and you were a filthy cheater that used turbo buttons when you played this game?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, that was the way to do it. It's like, who wants to spend all that time using their thumb to shoot 3 shots and no more because the game couldn't process that much data? You just hold down the turbo button and it does it for you. And don't forget to switch to your leaf shield. Or are you just going to try Metal Man on this? Yeah, you got to do Metal Man, or Woodman. It's not going to work. This is like 4 shots to kill him. If you can hit him. Yeah, the leaf shield won't go through those little tornadoes.
I'm going to have a problem here.
No, look, you're done.
Wow.
Yeah, it's ridiculously effective. I think same with the next boss, if you remember who you fight with. Airman. Do you remember?
The heat?
Nope.
Nope. Quick.
Mm-mm.
Bubbles?
Think of it this way. The way that the tornadoes work is they shoot out and curl upward. Who happens to be up in the air a whole lot during the fight?
Quick Man.
He is, but not that one.
No.
Correct answer is Crashman, of course. You want to use the air gun against Crashman. They don't even tell you what it does. They just say, oh, you got item. Here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. This is a great song, too. The design of this particular level is probably the one that evokes the first game the most of any of them, because it's got all these weird twisty pipes. And it's also got a weird obsession with metal globes, which I think were very heavily prevalent, or very heavily present in the first game. And I like this level more so than most of the levels in Mega Man games as extremely vertical. In fact, I don't know if you ever go left or right until you get to the very end of it. I think you have to go right to get into the boss room, but that's it. Ooh, nice shot. The most unnerving thing about this is the fact that whenever it bumps into the edge of its little platform there and then it changes direction, your body shifts a little bit. It's like if you're standing right on the edge, it could kill you. Oh, look at that. You do go right a little bit. Just a little bit. I threw in some variety. Enough of this vertical nonsense. Oh, no, back to the verticality. I don't get the point of these platforms. Is it to give you a break if you fall off the edge somewhere?
Yeah, maybe so.
Because you would have thought there'd be like an extra life or an E-tank on one of those.
You get shot here.
Ooh, you got it. I always like that the level here transitions from like daytime to night because of how high up in the sky. Or I guess it wouldn't be night, it'd be transitioning from atmosphere to space. Just gotta go, man. Go, go, go! They're not gonna give you any breaks.
which way to be going up.
Woo! I don't think it matters. I think they all go up same direction. At least you don't automatically die for falling off the bottom of the screen as you're going up this vertical level. I guess there was a bad one, but you got health, so not a total loss. Oh! Ah, what? That went right through your body. Oh, there's an E-tank. Are you going to chance it?
Don't I have the little thing to get over here?
You have 2, and I think 2 is a rocket that shoots left or right. Yeah. Hey, you made it. That's all that matters, right? And it doesn't... You don't actually have to worry about the item charge until you get to Dr. Wily's castle.
Oh, I got a head.
Good, timely pickup of the one up there, man. Oh. Alright, you should be all set. Looks like they limit the number of E-tanks you can carry to just 3 or 4. It's funny, in the third game you can hold 9 of them. Look at that. One hit nearly killed him.
Sometimes proximity has a effect on how powerful the hit is, too.
It's probably unpopular to say this, but I think maybe they course corrected in the right direction on the third game, where no weapon does more than enough damage to kill them in 7 hits. Mm-hmm. The first and second game, they were very much in favor of having a boss weapon that can kill an enemy in just 1 or 2 hits. Now, I will be perfectly honest. I don't know what crash bombs work on best. I don't know if it's Heat Man, because I thought Bubble Lead worked on... Well, Bubble Lead works on Flashman. Flashman works on Quickman. I don't know what Quickman works best on. I don't know if it's metal or heat. And I don't know if Crash works on heat.
I'll just go to Flashman. It's an easy stage.
Okay.
And we all know what the metal blade does to him.
Yep. I think I had said something about this in the third game. I think the second game is probably where they started straining to find purpose for some of these robots, because in the first game the idea was that they were all meant to be functionally helpful for mankind in some way having to do with the environment, or
What did I do?
you just saved a screenshot. That middle button is a screenshot button. That's all right. It's going to pop up at least one more time telling you it's uploaded to the network if it hasn't already. Don't worry, I do that all the time. I really wish they hadn't put the button there.
I don't remember this being so slick.
Oh yeah, no, this is their Iceman equivalent stage, but they couldn't use Iceman again. So this is kind of what I was talking about, where they have areas or bosses in here that don't fit the same model of, having a specific purpose to benefit mankind. What exactly was Flashman good for? He could stop time, but it only works for him, the person who uses it. Quickman, what exactly is being quick going to do to help society? Gutsman was demolition. He lifted objects and got them out of their way. Bombman, also demolition, blowing things up. Cutman was meant for like landscaping or forest clearing or stuff like that. Ice and Fireman, I think, had to do with environmental controls. They actually said all this at the end of Mega Man 3 during the credits. But no idea what the bosses here are good for. other than killing Mega Man. I don't think that works.
What
Yeah, I want to just keep going. I think you're near the end. Yeah, it's right there. Oh no. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this to you. I think I remember the name of that guy too. I think he's called Sniper Joe or something like that. Alright. I remember using Bubble Lead against this boss, but you're saying Metal Man works as well. Let's see. It does. Look at that. 4 hits. This is the Wunderweapon. I'll tell you, the boss that always got me when I would play through this is that dragon at the end of the first, I think is the first level of Wily's castle.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Very frustrating. Tiny platforms. You have to use the boomerang, which has a short arc, the quick boomerang.
Jump in time because they don't appear until after you have already started jumping.
I don't remember what item 3 does. Is that the one you throw out and then it kind of goes up in the air once it hits a wall? That might be it. Alright, so you killed Flashman. Flashman works on Quickman, obviously. Because it slows him down, and also, I think, when you use it, it cuts his health in half. It doesn't kill him. Why they thought that was a good idea, I don't know. And this is easily the toughest level in Mega Man 2, and arguably one of the toughest levels in all of Mega Man because of this section that's going to be coming up soon for...
We'll just see what this thing does.
If it bounces, it'll bounce against the wall and you got to jump on it. There you go, that's it. But this is the gauntlet where you start falling through all these rooms that have laser beams that'll kill you in one hit.
And I don't remember the path. I think this is where it begins.
There it goes. And now they're going to start getting more ruthless. Uh-oh. Oh, you got it. You're fine. Go right, man. Right, right, right. Oh, you're fine. This is a concept they revisit quite a bit, which is turning the lights off and then having an enemy that will light the room, but if you kill them, you lose the light again. They repeat that in the 3rd game. I believe the 4th game as well. There's a level with like a toad enemy that has the same situation.
Here we go again.
Whoa. Oh, 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 oh.
There's a little bit of muscle memory.
You're doing it. You're doing it. I got to do my bad old Navajo lady voice. You're doing it, Jody. You're doing it. Oof.
I didn't do it there.
Beyond Two Souls, everyone. You haven't played it? That's all right. You're not missing much. Are you on your last life here? You hit it again.
No.
Sorry, I'm not doing this just messy. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh. You're doing better than I would have. I think this is the last screen right here.
Same damn one got me.
But you have 2 more tries.
I think I just remember what I need to do. Not that.
Are you going to use Flash?
Yep.
Yeah. Problem is it works for a little while. I don't think you can get all the way to the bottom with it.
No.
So you may want to wait until you get to a screen where you are certainly about to get hit and then use it.
I know where that is.
Yeah. I don't know if they give you a spot to farm for more juice before the last fight. Nah, I'd use it now. But you made it. Or here. But here for certain. Yeah, that stays active the whole way down. Now, the part that I really hated is you can't turn it off. Once it's active, you cannot do anything to turn it off.
Nope,
you have to just wait.
Yep.
I'm going to have a nice screen full of pictures for Mega Man 2 when we're done.
What the hell kills them?
Nah, your regular blaster. I don't know if there's any other weapons. If I had to guess, it's got to be something that works good on metal. So crash bombs might work. Maybe the bubble lead. I don't know if air or wood would do anything. As far as fighting Quickman, as far as I know, Flash Chopper is the main one, and you've already used all of it, so you may have to just use the metal blades. That's the trade-off. If you use Flash Man to get down here, and you don't farm for more juice, you have to do it without him. If I had to guess, Metal Blade may work against him. I'll kill him before you run out. Pause. You didn't do it in time.
And I got another screenshot.
Sorry.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to build up the flash.
You had to change before you picked it up. The only way, he doesn't jump. You have to go down there and shoot him.
That's not what I wanted.
Just go. You may be better off without the... I think you're going to end up losing more life.
Yeah.
Give it a shot with metal blades. If we have to restart the level, so be it. So I don't know what else works on him. It's going to be tough to hit him, though.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work. Shoot.
The pause button.
I'm going to have like 30 pictures. Oh, that worked. Kind of. It's tricky to hit him with it, but it works. Yeah, that may be the trick. Just get it in his face, shoot him with them, and then... oh, man, but you're going to run out of juice. That hit him. Oh, no. Try something else.
If I can hit the pause button. I went to hit the pause button.
It killed you. It killed you.
Oh.
Well, I know it's tough to do without it, but I would say you have to get to the bottom without using your flash stopper, because that not only slows him down after you use it, but it also takes off half his health, and then the crash bombs will do the rest of the work. Hey, you got an extra life. I'm going to take these off for a while, so I don't need to see the screen that bad. That always gives you pause when the screen goes completely black and it's like, am I about to fall into a bottomless pit?
Yeah.
They never do that. Not in the regular regular levels, because that would be a little bit too unfair. Now, on the final levels of the game where they might mess with the lighting, absolutely, I'd probably pull something like that. Oh, here we go. All right, go right here. No!
I caught the ledge. I was trying to stay as close as I could to it.
They really screw you over with the use of Flash Stopper in this game. That would go on a list with Topspin as the items that I think were absolutely garbage. The idea behind Flash Stopper is great. The problem is you can't turn it off. You fire it once and it stays on until you burn all your energy, and that's really dumb.
I don't see me getting through that without using it.
Now, I have to imagine part of that was they wanted to make sure you couldn't cheese the game to make sure that, you know, you couldn't just pause everything, turn it off, you know, shoot some bad guys, turn it off, turn it on, turn it off, and then just keep using the bar indefinitely and never have to fight an enemy. They could have found a better way to use it. Maybe make it so that every time you use it, you burn 5 charges and it lasts for, you know, 5 seconds or something stupid like that. Ah, you're going to use it again. This isn't even the really tough spot. The really tough spot's all the way at the bottom. Get that extra life. Uh-oh, it's going to run out right before you get to that area!
Shit. And I'm dead.
Ah. I gotta see if you can get some juice before you go back down there for the Flash Stopper. Right there. Pause, 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 pause.
You want to try this?
I'll give it a shot. Sure. I put my glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. Or I could just do it and then blame my glasses when I fail. All right. It's been a while. Let me get my legs back underneath me. There we go. Oh, I thought I had already botched right there. Whoa! All right. Here's where we're going to catch on the ledge. All right. I think we got it. I think we got it. I got it. Done. There we go. That wasn't so hard, now was it? And let me go ahead and... You want to take back over?
If you
This
want
is
to
your run.
If you want to finish the stage, go ahead. You got through that part.
Owie! Try to recharge the Flash Stopper before we get in there. Ah, perfect. All right. Why aren't you... Oh, there we go. All right, good. May not get a full charge, but more than that is good, because the key is slowing him down. Oh! Let's do this. We'll just tank the damage to get it. Perfect. Screw the rest of it. Just keep going. Alright, now we'll leave it on. You know what? We'll leave it on. It might have behooved me to just go in there with a full life bar, but let's just beat him. Let's get it done. Get him right off the bat. Screw you. Look at this. I'm dancing in your face, guy. Pause. And let's try this. And that. Done. Doug, I don't see what was so hard about that.
What can I say?
It's Flash Stopper. You gotta have Flash Stopper. You wipe out half his health, and then a couple of shots of crashes. I've handed controls back over to Doug. See, you have the touch when it comes to Mario Kart, but Mega Man? Oh, that's this guy right here. Alright, so now Quick Man's boomerangs, I remember working against Heat Man, I want to say. And I believe Metal Man works best against Bubble, but I might be mistaken. I might be wrong on both of those. I think this is the first time For certain, the first level I encountered the disappearing blocks in. I don't know if it's the first time they put them in the series. They might have had some in the first game. Ooh, timely one up again.
Is the lava instant death?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Ooh, good health. I just go, yeah.
I don't quite have the hand-eye coordination I used to.
That's two of us. Yeah, you can tank a little bit of damage in there, but if you get hit, like actually take a hit in the lava, it'll kill you. Now, if we get to a spot where you're going across those disappearing platforms and you're having trouble, just a reminder, you do have item 2, which is just a rocket that you can ride on across the pits. I would say if that's giving you real grief, just go ahead and get as high as you can, jump on the rocket, and ride over the whole pit.
I did it the first time. All right. Can you shoot these things at all?
Not with that weapon. Yeah, you might have to use something else. Maybe try Airman.
I'm not even going to waste anything. Oh, fuck you. Are you serious?
It may behoove you to try one of the weapons, like crash bombs might work or something.
He's back.
Ouch!
Just get me through there.
Also, I believe we still have E-tanks if you need to use one. Or at least
right.
a E-tank. Jump up! Oh! Jump up! You got it, you got it, you got it, kid. There you go. Gonna try to get some life back.
A little bit, yeah.
There it is. Ooh, you're lucky that should have hit you. That's some Mario 1 jank. When I did the video for that, I was hitting stomps on enemies that I was basically like staring in the eye, and it was counting them as completed stomps.
I gotta get my timing back.
You got it, you got it. I tell you, the boss that's maybe the most unfair in terms of how it works is the boss where you have to blow up a bunch of like flashing, I don't even know what to call them, turrets in Wily's castle, because you have to use the crash bombs to destroy them, and also there's a bunch of platforms that are walls that you have to destroy with those crash bombs, and you only have enough to do some of that stuff.
Do I need to be up high to use the number 2?
I would strongly recommend that. Go up as high as you can get.
So higher than
Yeah,
this.
you want to go higher. Because I think the platform is up high. Go back to the left. Yeah. See if there's a way up on them from here. Like I'd say, if you can get up to the top layer of those blocks, fire the number 2 up there and then hop on it. No. Oh, there was a delay. Jump straight. Oh! They're dogging you. You can try it here. I cannot guarantee you'll be able to do it safely. I think the platform's high up. Oh, no, you're all right. You're good. You made it. I remember there being a ladder you had to climb up here, but I might be thinking of a different Mega Man.
Of course.
Your favorite enemy. You may want to just go up and then come back down. But switch to a different weapon.
That's what I'm going to do.
And I don't know if there's any of these that work against him. Maybe Wood Shield? Just a guess. It worked. There you go. You got him. Another one? No, no one. All right, so I'm thinking the boomerangs work against him. Because they haven't been used against anyone yet. Oh. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's not doing a ton of damage, but... E-tank. Oh, do you not have an E-tank? Ah, no. Now the good news is this isn't burning a ton of juice. I think the only other thing that might work against him is Bubble Lead, and we haven't fought Bubble Man yet.
No. Do the metal blades work?
You can try. I don't know. They work on a lot of enemies. I don't know if this is one of them.
I can't remember.
The answer is, they work, but they're not any better than the boomerangs. In fact, I think the boomerangs were doing their damage. But they have distance.
Yeah,
So I guess there's that. Ooh. I remember this being the hardest of these standard bosses because of that little flame thing he does where he shoots across the screen. You're doing it.
Slowly.
Steady. Jump! And then there's that pause. I love that tactic with bosses where they can do something where they shoot across the screen fast, but they'll hesitate. Just a little beat.
Oh,
You're close, man. You're close. Jump. Sorry, I think you're falling victim to the squishy Xbox D-pad. Because I see you keep shooting some like up diagonally whenever you try to shoot them. All right, well, Metal Blade to the rescue again.
It just took a while.
If there's a better enemy to use the quick boomerangs on, I don't know who it is, other than the dragon. And I think this is where you got the final of the items. Item 1, which I think are little floating platforms that go up slowly.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I took heavy inspiration for the little intro clips that I do for my Standard Nubs Collection episodes from Mega Man. Just do little beats. Only usually they're more coordinated because I cut them very carefully to make it sound like I can keep a beat, which I can't. Now we get to my favorite of all the songs in Mega Man 2. Especially when the beat kicks in. Right here. Well, you were going crazy with those blades. I don't know if those fall or not. I think they fall, so you gotta jump.
Fall.
Yep. If that's giving you trouble, remember you got the item too. You can fly across with. I think if it's really giving you grief, maybe you just go ahead and use the rocket and get it over with. But it also looked like you might run into that platform at the end there if you did. Because I don't think you have any element of verticality when you fire the rocket. It just goes straight. Ooh. The health back. You're not going to get that before it disappears, yeah. Oh, everyone's favorite parts of these levels, the spike walls.
Spikes.
Yeah. I think they go real crazy with them in Wily's castle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the brown water stage.
Yeah. Why is water brown? Let's not go into that. And the evil shrimp! You gotta shoot the little dangly bob to get rid of them. But I don't think you can use the metal blades, can you? Oh yeah, you can.
Damn screen.
There's that characteristic NES screen flicker when there's too many sprites on a horizontal plane. Ooh, look at that. I remember with these jumps, you want to select Feather Touch. Might I suggest a Feather Touch? You've selected Power Drive. Would you like to play again? You've selected No. That is Lee Trevino's putting challenge from the episode of The Simpsons when Bart wants a video game called Bone Storm. Wow. I tell you, the little tiny enemies always seem to have the most to give up.
Notice he doesn't fire as long as there's one little frog still around.
Yeah. Well, they gotta keep it fair, because if he just kept spewing enemies over and over, eventually the game wouldn't be able to handle all the sprites on screen. You having fun?
Yeah, diving competition.
I'm pretty sure you were getting a 0 on all of those because you were falling the same way. I'm not gonna lie, I might have talked about this in Mega Man 3. I always picture in my head that whenever he jumps, he lets out a little whee, because look at his mouth when he jumps. Oh. Look at his mouth when he jumps. Whee! He's having the time of his life every time he jumps. Whee! How exactly are these shrimp using fire to propel them in water? That's not how fire works. Or is this some kind of grease fire that they're using? It's phosphorus. They're igniting phosphorus behind them. Some kind of alkaline metal that will burn in water. Got it.
I'm just making sure there's no more surprises.
What I would say, if you're worried about that, is just do test jumps, because Mega Man games allow you to control your path when you jump. So you just do like a little half jump off the ledge and then go right back. Usually that'll trick an enemy out, if there is one there. Metal Man, I believe you have to use metal blades on. Of course, this was the one I always fought first, so I'm not 100% certain on that, but it looks like it worked real good to me. I mean, it's a bubble, of course. You want to use a sharp object.
No, I have no more lives left, so do we need to save?
No, you're getting ready to start the first of Wily's levels. If you die, guess what happens? You start the first level over. It's not like you're losing a ton of progress. In fact, I don't believe if you continue in this game, if you make it to the second or third level, they make you start it all over. I think you can continue from that level.
I think so.
So really, it's just a matter of how willing are you to fail and have to restart an area. And look, we're making really good progress. It's only been 56 minutes. I think it took me 2 hours to finish Mega Man 3. Now keep in mind that game had 4 additional levels that I had to play through, so that's part of the reason why it took longer. But this one shouldn't take you more than an hour and a half. You're good at this. I haven't had to help you at all at this game. That's a total lie.
Is it 1?
Yes, but you have to stand back a little. There you go. Good to go. Thankfully, they don't continue burning charge after you shoot one. It's just one and done, basically. I would strongly recommend managing your charge, though, because you do not get it back after each level. So whatever you're using, make sure you're replenishing it when you get a chance. You see, I was always the dummy when I would get to this level. I would use 3. Well, it worked. All right. Yeah, I was the dummy who would play through this and tried not to use any of my extra powers if I could help it. Not a great strategy. That's going to be tight, because as soon as it hits the ceiling, it's going to fall. You might want to just jump. Yeah, there you go. I think you can just, yeah. I also think you can get to the top and just peek over and shoot him, and it'll shoot over his head. Oh, look at that. You're smacking him in the face. Go get that health. No, those won't work on him. Just keep going. Alright, so you can do...
Isn't it 1, 1, 1? You have
that
to...
might be the way to do it. I don't think there are any platforms that appear here, so you have to do it that way. And if it fails, you might have to go back and find some charge. I don't think there's any other way to do it. Unless, and I think this doesn't work, unless you can switch items while one is active, and I don't think that's the case. You might want to just do it from start. Don't worry about trying to get on the edge.
Yeah, I'm figuring that out the hard way here.
Just don't waste any time getting across. Like, fire one, go. Fire one, go. Fire one, go. Fire one more. Ah, you waited too long. Ah, you got it. Just keep going. Keep going. You don't want to fall. Go, 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 go. That'd be a good recharge spot if there wasn't the danger of falling all the way to the bottom and losing all your progress. And I think we're at the boss. So you want to put on them boomerangs.
Now, can I get across here without falling?
All right, stop for a second. If you want to save, so you don't have to retry this, we can do that. It's a little bit of cheating, but if you want to, you can save the game here, and then if we lose, you can retry it right from this point.
Okay, do it.
Okay. Oh, no. No, sorry. You stuck it right in my hand there. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. All right. Come on. Yep. All right, so back out. There you go.
Okay.
But you didn't need that. You're going to be able to beat this one try. No problem, right?
I'm going to fall off the platform.
You got this. It's so easy. This is a kid's game. I could have called that. If you want to reload, we can do that. All right, just pick load game. Yes. Okay, now just B to back out. There you go.
I didn't even get to the dinosaur.
Like I was saying before, this game is easy. It's a kid's game, Doug. You can beat this.
It's like the timing gets screwed up.
If you ever want to call Lifeline, just let me know. Oh, he's calling his Lifeline. See if I can do it.
Yeah, you go for it.
Oh!
Yeah, remember the 3 blocks.
I made it to the end and then I died. Alright, I got this. Come on. I don't think any of the other levels are that hard to get through. This is the one that's really the breaker. And it's because of this area right here.
To the top. To the top. And hit.
Ah, I thought the thing.
If you go to the top, if he hits you, you fall back to the middle.
Yeah, but I was like, I'm far enough back that I'll have time to respond. After this, I don't want to save scum, but this is the area that always stopped me. Always. Without fail. The thing that's really killing me is there's just the tiniest bit of lag when he fires. Or when he jumps, rather. Got him! Come on! This was easy, Doug.
Well,
it's a kid's game.
if I could have gotten to that platform, I'd have been fine.
I've handed control back over to Doug. He can take care of it. This game's so easy. Dun dun. I forgot to lock my arms into gamer mode, which is just turning them in. All right, now charge whatever you got lowest. Yeah, 1 would be it. I'd say the next lowest is going to be what you're using right now, the metal blades, so just use that. Yeah.
Maybe 2?
I guess. I can't remember. That would be a yes. I mean, you could have tried running over this, but I think it would have killed you.
I go the wrong damn way.
Nah, you can't get an E-tank, but whatever. Just remember, charge your crash bombs as soon as you can, because if it's not this area, it's one of the future boss areas. It's going to require crash bombs to complete it. And I would say before we get to the boss, we may want to save scum so that if we don't get the exact right timing for crash bombs, charge crash bombs. Keep them charged. Yeah. If we don't get the exact right pattern for using the crash bombs, we don't get caught and unable to finish the boss. You can't get to it.
No.
Only way we'd be able to do it is use the 2 missile again. Whoa. Ooh, look at that. Clutch dodge there. I don't know if you'll get another chance to get any of that stuff. No, you can't. Yep. You got this. Just make the jump. See? Easy. I think all the drills come back here, right? Oh, this is where you can go get some charge. Charge up 1. Charge up your 1 real quick. The 1! Refill the 1! 2. 2, rather. Do the other one. Just take the damage. Get it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Now you can recharge the metal blades if you want here. Get that health! Get that health! Oh, yeah. Ah, it fell away right when you got to it. You got it. You got it. Look at that. I don't think these kill you in one hit, but they are very dirty.
Yeah.
I think you got to use 3 on this, not 1. Yeah. There you go. You got it. Wish they made something that destroyed those, like the crash bombs, but then you'd have to burn crash bombs in this area.
Or just walk into them. That's real smart.
You got it. Look at that. Don't get why there's one on the right there. Whatever. Whoa!
I knew. Oh, okay. I remember this.
I think blades work here. I think blades work here. They do. Yeah. Just be careful. They're going to come from underneath at some point. Yeah, just like that. Whoa! This is the last one? Oh, second last. You got it! That one's easy. I think the order goes, the next one is the turrets that you have to use crash bombs on, and then you fight... Don't you fight the Cyclops as one of the bosses here? How many levels I got left?
There's 3, and then the hidden one.
1. So that's got to be crash bomb, and then the second to last one is where you fight all the bosses again. Or maybe you fight them here. Either this is the brown water level, or this is the fighting the regular bosses again level. Oh, whoa.
Worth to go get or no?
You got to use crash bombs at some point in the future, so keep in mind you got to recharge it. I don't know how many opportunities you're going to get. Might as well, just go for it. But don't botch this jump!
Or that one.
You probably use just as much charge getting to it. Go for it, whatever.
Go for it.
Don't botch the jump. Alright, you're good. Hey, you got a little more than you spent. Not much. Ah, use your 1 to get up to that.
Yeah, I'm going to get rid of him first.
You can back up a little bit, because it won't work right against the wall there. Yeah, perfect. Now try to short your jump! Ah!
Yeah.
Alright, stop, and then use it here. Switch to crash.
Did you notice the one on the platform is backwards?
Yeah, I think it's because if you face a certain direction, the number will be flipped. I wouldn't do that. No. I would do crash. Crash is absolutely critical to fight the boss. You cannot damage it any other way.
Okay. Oh, the...
Metal Man, switch it. Yeah. Metal Man, if you lose it, that stinks, but you can still kill enemies with your buster. The boss here will only take damage from crash bombs. Whoa, big fish. Real big fish. Ooh. Uh-oh.
I remember this.
Do you want to stop and save here? Save scum.
Go for it.
All right, let's save scum here real quick. Save. Yes. Okay.
This used to be no big deal, but...
But we're older. Oh. Uh-oh. I think you're all right. Yeah. It's once it widens up, it's all right. Yeah. And I don't think there's anything below here.
I think on the far left there's something.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Gesundheit! Alright, so we're gonna do another save here. Because this is one of the, like, game-breaking areas. If you don't get it right, you will actually not be able to finish this boss. If this is the one. This might be the Cyclops, but I think it is the Cyclops. All right, so we're all right.
I vaguely remember this.
Oh, no, it's the guts.
Where I got to hit him in the head?
I don't know.
That's not what I wanted to do, was it?
I don't know. Did it look like it damaged them?
A little bit. You know what it is?
I'm not 100% certain what works against him. That's not it.
No. I hit him in the head, don't I?
Yeah, the head is where you damage him. And it looks like quick boomerangs are working, so I guess that's the ticket. Remember, you have an E-tank. Which you didn't need.
Yeah, that just took a second to remember.
So I guess oh man, you know, it really stinks then. The area where the thing I'm remembering happens is after you have to fight all the 8 bosses again. So you have to use crash bombs against one of the enemies. I say have to, it's preferable. Charge Metal Man and then crash, I'd say. It is no joke. Impossible to finish that one if you don't have any charges. And I don't think they give you anywhere where you can farm for more. Yeah, do it, Metal Man. Oh, they got invisible platforms. They're dogging you. You might be able to use 3. Oh, 1 works. I'd go get the life, yeah. Why not? I mean, basically, you're just going to ride Metal Blade through half the fights, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so yeah, put that in the old memory banks where they are, or just cheat, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you almost fell all the way to the bottom. Look at that. That's the stuff right there. Oh, I'd use the 2 rocket and just go straight across that pit instead of chancing it. What they probably want for you to do if you're...
Use the bubbles.
Use the bubbles, yeah. But I'd say just use the rocket. Circumvent the whole thing. Good luck. I'd get rid of the metals before you do anything else.
Get rid of what?
The helmet guys. The metals.
Damn it.
You're probably not going to be able to get to it. You'll drop through something. Yep, right there. Try the 1. See if you can't get 1 there. Oh! Back up. Right there. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Nice. I think outside of the boss rooms, there are a couple of items that you can pick up.
He's dancing a jig.
And going, whee, every time he jumps. Oh, what was that?
I hit the wrong button.
Good shot. Nice shot, Jensen. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Waited too long?
It would always go diagonal, except when I wanted it to go diagonal.
Yeah. We got 1 life. We have 2 E-tanks. So that'll sustain us if we're in a fight where we need the health, but... Oh, I wouldn't have done that! Press up, 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 up! Whoa. You gotta try to get on that first pass. That's the key. Right here.
Why didn't
You gotta jump. You have to hit jump to get off the ladder. I'd go up and back down. Yeah, yeah. Instead of waiting for that whole cycle to repeat.
Thank you.
Oh, look at the balls!
I was done with it.
You just wanted to tank that damage. Yeah, you have to jump there. You got it. You got it.
It's coming
Gotta be
back
getting
to me
near the end,
a little
right?
bit. Yeah.
Maybe one more of these.
I would like to get in.
Nah,
I
don't
just
worry about it.
want
It's
a
not
chance.
worth it. Yeah. You just want to go. Oh, there is one more. But no, whatever those things are called. Spinning Billies. I don't know what the frickin' name is for those guys. Remember, if you need to, you can use the 2. You still have some charge. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, nope, they don't work on them.
Nope, they don't.
Leaf shield worked, I think, but you also need to save some juice for the fights coming up. Yeah, restart it, restart it. Clean dodge, clean. Good timing on the health. This has got to be the boss that's coming up.
You're gonna have another one of these dudes.
Yeah. And I would use that on Metal Blade if you can. Right now. Get it, get it, get it, get it! Yeah. And boss room. Gotta be the boss room. Cool. There it is. So, let's save. Let's do the save again.
Okay.
Just in case this is the one with the crash bombs.
And that's those little glass things on the wall.
Yeah, it's going to have those barriers that you would normally have to shoot to get rid of.
Okay.
If this is it. If this isn't the boss refight for all of those different, like the regular level bosses. I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, this is it. So there's a trick to it. I can't remember the trick, but I think you have to do them in a certain order and using a certain number of bombs to destroy them. I think the trick is up there. You have to place it between the barrier and the dowel in the topmost layer to hit both of them at once to save a charge. Or you might have to just save a charge and not shoot one of the blocks there. Remember, you have E-tanks if you need them.
How many more hits can I take?
Maybe one. Get right here. That'll work. Oh, it's gonna be close. I'd use a tank now if you could. Alright, now go to use a 1. Or no, use a 3. 3. Alright.
I don't think I got enough
I
crash.
don't know what to tell you here. I think you have to place it so it's between the barrier and the turret so that it hits both of them with the explosion. That's my best guess. Because I think you only have 2 shots left.
Put it where?
So you see where there's the barrier for the leftmost turret and the turret right above it? Mm-hmm. Place it right between them. So it doesn't hit either one, it sits between them and then blows both up with one shot. You know what I'm saying? I can show you. Alright, we gotta do it.
Go for it.
Watch me botch this. Place it right here.
Oh.
It didn't do it. Alright, we have to restart because we don't have enough to kill it.
Okay.
And none of the other weapons work.
I know there's a pattern to it, and I don't remember what it was.
There you go. That would have been my guess, but I guess you have to use 1 to blow up the leftmost wall and 1 to blow up the rightmost on the bottom. And all the others you just have to skip around using your various traversal platforms. So Crash Bomb, the one on the top, the one just to your right there, you might have to restart. You can't waste any.
I know, and I just hit my head.
All right, so let's restart. Load. There you go.
Come on.
Yeah, that gets me every time too. Yeah, there you go. You might even want to ride that all the way to the top if you can and get that one out of the way first. Ah, but it doesn't go far enough. Shoot. You got him. Alright. And use 3 here. Alright, so you have to use one to blow the bottom right wall open. So you might as well do that.
I should have 6 shots left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give it a shot. See if that'll work.
But I can't miss.
You cannot miss anything. Oh! Alright, swap back, swap back. Ooh, that was a clutch dodge. Crush dodge. I think you may have miscounted. You don't have enough.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you're gonna fall one short. You can't blow up that top wall. You have to get to it from one of the floating platforms.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see it now.
There you go. This boss is no joke. Perfect. That's exactly how you want to start. Just get rid of that guy. I'd say maybe even get the leftmost one now when you have the time to do it, so you don't have to come back to it later.
I'm gonna have to use a E-pack here.
Ah!
Should I use the E-pack?
You could probably tank exactly one more hit, so I would just go ahead and try to get rid of this turret now. And then if you have to use it, jump. Ah. Yeah, see, you can tank one more. Now use the tank.
And it sucks when you hit that twice, because you will use both.
Now you should have enough to hit them all without having to save a shot. There you go. Using a through. Okay, I thought for a second there you accidentally shot one. You got it. Now. Bye! That's a thinking boss fight. You can't just, brute force that one. And unfortunately, there's no weapon E-tanks. Interesting. I always thought the bosses always came before you got to the skull thing here. So I guess this is where you fight them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I don't remember where anybody is.
Let's see what you need charge for if you don't have any crash bombs. And I don't remember where any of those bosses are either. So the crash bombs were used against Quickman, but you could already have his life with the flash stopper. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I don't know who else the crash bombs worked on. So that's not terrible. You'll still have the means to damage him by half, but I'd say switch to metal. For most of those fights, you'll probably be able to do some damage right off the bat.
I want to say Metal Man was over here on the left.
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know where any of the boss layout is.
I used to know them all, and I used to go in a certain order.
Yeah, I mean, I'd same with the third game. I used to know all of them.
I'm thinking
just go
this
ahead and pick one.
Quick Man. Nope,
Nope,
man.
Flash. So, pause, and that is bubble lead. Is it bubble lead? It's either bubble lead or maybe Metal Man even works against him. Well, it works.
Not great.
I wouldn't experiment. Stop. Use Metal Man. Use metal. Yeah, look at that. It's Metal Man. It's always Metal Man. Yeah, you don't want to waste Leaf Shield. That is a very strong weapon, but it burns charge way too quickly. You want to save that for Airman. Alright, so this is Airman weapon.
Against Quick Man? Or that's Crash?
This is Crash, yes.
Man.
Yes, this is like 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, see? So easy. We really need to get to Metal Man so we can see the easiest boss fight in history.
But I like to save him for the end.
Do you know which one it is?
No.
Then we can't save him for the end. You just got to do him.
It's Heat.
There he is. Ready for the fastest fight ever? 1 hit. It's over. You didn't even get to pick up the health. You didn't need it. All right, just pick one. Who cares? All right, so the metal blades worked on him. Stay at a distance. Maybe a little more distance than that. You may want to tank the death here and then save this for last. If you can't beat him, because we don't want to burn an E-tank if we are trying to beat the game. Also, I would shoot just one at a time, so you can conserve the juice. Because you get a ton of shots, but you also may need to use this on a couple more fights. Yeah, because only one of those shots was hitting. You got this. You got this. He's going to give you health when you finish him off. It's so easy. One more hit. You got this. Bam. Get the health. Alright. You got 4 fights left.
Yeah.
Flash. Yeah, switch to Flash real quick. Ah, sucker. And then I think the Crash Bombs worked on him, but we don't have any, so you may want to just switch to your regular Buster. Regular Mega Man shot. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at how much damage it's doing. They knew what they were doing. They knew that that would be the move. You have Airman, Woodman, and Bubbleman left. So
Flash.
No, it's Air, Bubble, and Wood were the only ones you had left. Air takes damage from Leaf Shield. Bubble and Woodman both take damage from the...
I haven't done
Metal
Flashman yet.
Yeah, you did. That was one of the first ones you did.
That was Airman.
No, you did Flashman. Watch. Go ahead, jump. It's going to be Wood, Air, or Bubble. Okay. Any of those 3. There's Wood. So pause. You can either do Heat or Metal. They'll both work. Done. Easy. So you got Bubble and Air left. There's Bubble. So Metal Blades will work. Well, you really go ham with this button. So you throw those things like crazy. And Airman. See?
Okay. I was wrong.
So pause, and then switch to Leaf Shield. This is like 2 hits? 2, 3 hits?
I could get to him.
Yeah. This is a tricky fight. Fire. You got him. Done.
Wow, does it go?
Yeah. No, Leaf Shield is very expensive, so you never want to experiment with that one. That is 4 enemies that it works on, and no other experimenting whatsoever. Pause. Let's save, because I think this takes you right to Wily, does it not? All right, there you go. The final encounter with Wily. I don't know what works on him. Crash? But we don't have any crash bombs. Now this is working.
Damn it.
Just try it again. Try it again. You got 1 life here.
Should I experiment with weapons?
It's up to you. We did a quick save, so you can certainly mess around. I think bubble lead works on one of them. If it's not the...
Bubble lead's the very end.
Yeah, the very end. That might work. I'm fairly certain crash bombs worked on this guy in some capacity.
No, that does not work.
Airman. They shoot up.
What does heat do?
Airman is the tornadoes. Nope, doesn't work. You can try Heat Man, but we haven't used it for anything. We might have to load. Yeah, alright, so hit this, down, A, over, yes, back. Alright. So, Heat Man we didn't get to try yet. Go ahead and try that. I don't think this is going to work. I'm fairly confident it's crash bombs. Oh, you got to charge it. It hit! I don't think it did much. Yeah, it's not doing much of anything. Metal blades, but I don't think they're going to work. I think you may just have to use your Buster Cannon. They don't call it Buster Cannon, they're just called Arm Cannon right now. Doesn't become the Buster until the 4th game when you actually start using the Mega Buster, because you can charge your shots. I mean, it's doing decent damage. It's like 2 per hit. You just got to get the timing of those jumps. Which is very tricky, obviously. Now call in a lifeline. Alright, he's calling in his lifeline. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I got what it takes. Doc, I don't see what was so hard about this guy. Now's the trick. I don't know what to use against him here.
Now it's the boomerangs,
Boomerangs?
I think. Right in the cockpit.
I mean, it's kind of hitting him. Whoa, that one's tricky. And you can't aim him up. That's not good. Ah! Second phase is where it gets you. Do you know for certain that metal blades don't work on him in that phase?
I don't know.
Well, we'll give it a shot. Ouch. I was talking a mean game earlier, now I'm starting to eat it. How about Airman? That hit! That hit! That hit! I hit him! Shoot. Oh, this was working too.
Yep.
Alright, try again.
Yeah, the closer you are, the more life it took.
Yeah. Alright, so that's fine.
So we got it figured out now.
And I think if all 3 shots hit it, they do more damage. Come on. Get him. Get him. Get him. I gotta take a health. Come on. Come on. One more. Got it. Alright, so bubble lead. Or do you go to another level, right?
Yeah, there's another into the ground.
I'll let Doug take over the duties to finish the boss.
Oh, this is the one.
We get some items here, right, to recover.
I don't remember. There's acid drips, and you fall in silence.
That sounds like the name of a song, like from an emo band, Fall in Silence. Well, that stinks. You don't get any opportunity to recover from any of the weapons you've used. The good news is bubble lead is used for almost nothing. Well, that sounds not annoying at all. You got it, you got it. Fortunately, I had to burn an E-tank to get here, so we don't have that E-tank anymore. I wonder if we die here, if we get all of our charge back. All right, pause. Let's go ahead and save scum.
Yeah, 'cause this is it.
Yep. What we could do is if you die here, we can see what happens if you have to continue. If it pushes you all the way back to the very beginning, or if we can restart in this area with, full health and 3 charges. We're not going to need that because you know how to beat this boss.
I know how to. I just haven't done it in 20, 30 years.
I would lie and say I haven't done it in 20 or 30 years either, but it's probably been maybe 3 or 4. You got this. That timing's not so hard.
That wasn't very good.
It's this one right here. That's the one you gotta... Oh, don't touch him. Don't touch him.
He wasn't supposed to touch me.
I would say go ahead and let it kill you and see if you get full charge back.
Okay.
Yeah, just go ahead and die there and see what happens. Because we can always restart it at the boss fight and save us a little bit of grief.
3 hits off the acid.
That's ridiculous. And I'm the idiot who would have tried to continue. Yeah, it just restarts it. Cool. Now let's see what it did for your weapons. You get everything back. Look at that. Let's just go ahead and get to the end from here, and then we'll quick save outside of the boss fight with full charge for everything. Yeah, you don't get your E-tanks back if you die there, but whatever. I tell you, that is a combination they should have had more of for Mega Man, is black with, like, dark gray for the body. That would have been very cool. I guess you have to deal with dark gray with lighter gray as the underbody, or is that just white?
That's white.
Alright, get down there. Stop. Let's go ahead and do this. Save. Yes. Okay. There you go. Go for it.
Let's see.
You got this, Doug. This is your destiny. Your whole life has been building up to this one moment. This one shining moment to show to the entire internet and all 10 people who are going to watch this video that you have what it takes to beat this alien. Hey, quiet back there. But remember, don't touch him, because that is a one-hit kill.
Well, I need an E-tank.
Sorry, I burned it. I couldn't help it. Take these off because these earphones are crushing my ear. Try again. You haven't burned very much juice. Ah, all right. Let's load so you don't have to.
Yeah.
Load. Yes. Okay. Back. There you go.
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm supposed to do.
I do too. You're supposed to kill this guy.
Yeah. The fingers don't work the way they used to.
Yes, they do.
Hey, quiet back there.
Her mouth still works the way it used to.
Oh, yeah. Always has. Always will. I don't think the 1-for-1 trade is working in your favor. You don't want to get hit. Ooh. You were taking some risky tries there. You got 2 more hits to kill him. All right, just careful. Careful here. Careful here. Get him. Oh!
I think those
So
bubbles
close.
were going to get him.
So close.
Dang on, son. Concentrate. Focus power.
You're so close.
Consonant V's. Consonant V's.
That's 2 different franchises.
Dar da dar.
Listen,
Jump
if
into it.
if I wasn't worried about copyright infringement, I would insert a clip here of Mr. Miyagi doing the hand clapping and rubbing him right before he gets Daniel-san ready for the final fight. But
You can always do it yourself and not worry about copyright infringement.
that's it. You know what? You make a compelling point back there. Thank you, Peanut Gallery. You just inspired me. All right.
I'm trying to get the timing.
You have to have the timing just right or it doesn't work.
You got this.
Well, obviously, I don't want him shooting
Patient.
at me
You just want to be patient.
when
That
I'm
is
trying to
the
hit him.
You want to be patient. I would say stick closer to the center. Don't stay way off to the side. Because that's part of why you're having trouble getting to him before he shoots you. There you go. Look at that. You're doing way better now. Look at that. That was the ticket. Oh, but you touched him. You touched him.
His slimy feet.
You're bad.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
You should insert that clip too.
I can't insert any of these. They're all copyrighted.
Oh.
The exception of GIFs, which I like to stick in there all the time. And yes, I say GIFs because guess what? That's the way the creator said to say them. You gotta stop doing these risky jumps. You gotta do it. Yeah, that's the safe one. When he's coming back from the right to the left, that's the safe one. This one right here. Hey, you did it! Bam, 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 bam. Fire off some fireworks. We celebrate. Now is the time on Sprockets when we dance. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. I like that Dr. Wily's final arena is a disco hall. Thank you for everyone for coming out. I hope you have a lot of money. Give it up for Rebecca. Congratulations, Doug. You did it, and you had absolutely no help whatsoever.
Not a bit.
I get to watch Mega Man stoically walk through the seasons, celebrating his victory.
The sweet sounds of a Japanese power ballad.
Yeah, pretty much.
TMZ. That's TMX.
I like that. I like
It's
to think
not
that
the
the reason why
loudness.
they did this is because they knew they had a different color that would fit each season. Except I don't know what season this is. Rain season?
That's the rainy season.
The rainy season. And then he looks at what they were doing behind him and he's like, what the hell's going on back there? And then they show off all the characters.
But he left his helmet behind.
I don't understand why he has hair to begin with. He's a robot. And I think this was this was still in the middle of time when Japanese developers gave pseudonyms because they didn't want to be the ones that took credit for their work. It was a little too gauche. So you may not see any of the actual names, which is a shame because they deserve credit for what they did. This is a very good game. Let's go ahead and offer some final thoughts on this. Obviously, this was not Nub's collection, so we won't do the good, the bad, and the ugly, but I can just say some thoughts on it. It's still a fantastic game. I think after the first Mega Man, they really kind of locked in on what was the essence of these games, what made them fun. They could be challenging without being ridiculously difficult. The music is just the best they did for any of the games in the Mega Man series. Mega Man X, the Zero series, any of the weird Battle Network ones, none of them had a thing on this game. This was the A1 top soundtrack for all of the Mega Man games, and it still shines today. The height of what you could do with chiptunes, basically. The bosses are fun to fight. I think maybe they still hadn't tuned in on the balance for how much damage weapons could cause against enemies. And also having Metal Man's weapon work on half of them is maybe a little bit too overpowered. One or two bosses would have been okay, but having it work on basically half of the staff is maybe not the best balance ever. I do think that the end areas are fun, especially trying to figure out the turret room where you have to shoot those turrets using a limited number of crash bombs that you cannot recharge, so you get one shot at it. We had fun doing it simply because we kept using the save state to kind of cheese our way through it, but I think it would have been fun to figure out on your own without the help of that anyway. Still a fantastic game. I have more nostalgia for Mega Man 3, but that's because I own that game, and this one I simply rented a bunch. Doug, any thoughts on this game that you want to offer?
No, I'm glad I was able to defeat it with your help and not look like a complete imbecile.
No, I mean, it's a hard game, and it's Mega Man games early on were known for their extreme difficulty. They did, through the middle period, I'd say 4, 5, and 6, get considerably easier because you had tons of E-tanks you could pick up. They didn't have the extra levels they added in 3. And the boss fights were a little more fair because they had specific weapons that worked on specific bosses, and they were usually pretty easy to use. Not as 1 or 2 shot kill cheesy as this game and the first game were, but fair. They did try to get back to the more difficult level and enemy design in the most recent 8-bit ones, 9 and 10. But yeah, this one, just about as good a Mega Man game as you can possibly get. Yeah, this is a fun game, and I'm glad we took a look at it. As far as my regret, I regret not buying this one. I think Mega Man 3 is not quite as good an experience as Mega Man 2. But, I still like the game a lot, and I do like this one quite a bit as well. So that's going to do it for this extended episode of Rental Regrets. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.